Thank you very much. On behalf of the County Board of Elections of Bucks County of Doylestown, Pennsylvania, I would like to present your certificate of election. Melissa Johnson, congratulations. And then I'll do this after you. No. Oh. On behalf of the County Board of Elections of Bucks County, Doylestown, Pennsylvania, I would like to present your certificate of election. Scott Robinson, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have someone that would like to hold the Bible for you? Sure. Okay, come on up, husband. So you are going to have to raise your right hand and place your left hand on the Bible. So that means you turn around. There you go. Okay. Okay, can everybody see and hear us? Okay, so you're just going to repeat after me, okay? No, you raise your right hand. There you go. Okay. I state your name.
I, Melissa Johnson,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of my office
and I will discharge the duties of my office
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations. Do you want me to pop in there? Whatever you like.
Would you like me to hold that? Sure. Can we get everybody over by the flag with the balloons? Do you mind? Do you mind? Thank you. Much more festive. Love it. Love it. How about, would you like a photo with the mayor? Corinne, I think you need to go back in there then and get one with the balloons.
You want me to pop in there?
Yep, I do. There you go. Oh, that's beautiful.
It's for the people at home. Come on, man. Okay, repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Scott Robinson,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of my office
and that I will discharge the duties of my office
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Can we go into the balloons? You don't want it to fall apart.
Oh, you want some with the mayor? Oh, there goes that flag.
Because that didn't have a spot for my signature. Okay. Well, as long as they've signed in front of the notary, it should be fine.
Yeah.
If you need me to do anything else, let me know where I am. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Have fun, everybody.
I need your contact information.
Okay, I'll give you my phone.
Thank you, thank you. John. John, I'm Call John Richard, please.
Okay, great. So he's done.
Hello, John.
Hi.
Hello. Hello, John.
Hello.
Hello, John.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you well. I'm going to place
Great.
you on conference holds, and I'm going to
Great.
conference proceedings. Please hold.
Thanks. Hold up.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello, Virginia. It's Judith. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes. I'm going to conference John Vitarelli back in. If you could please hold.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. John, can you hear me?
I can, yes.
Virginia, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Wonderful. I'm going to hand the meeting over to Mayor Wallace.
Good evening, everyone. We'll call the meeting to order. All please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Virginia, we'll do roll call.
Yes, thank you. Mayor Wallace,
Present.
Captain Price Engelhardt,
Present.
Helen Malabo,
Here.
Melissa Johnson,
Present.
Marie Kelso,
Here.
Andrew Lubin,
Here.
Robert Perry,
Here.
Scott Robinson,
Here.
and John Vitarelli. Present. Our borough solicitor,
Present.
Please state your names. You should.
Adam Flager from Flager and Associates.
Thank you.
and our borough manager.
Present.
Thank you.
Thank you, Virginia.
Thank you, Virginia. At this time, I'll be taking nominations for council president.
I nominate Catherine Engelhardt.
I nominate Helen.
Okay, so we have Catherine Price Engelhardt and Helen Halal. Shall we do a vote? Just go down each one? Yep.
Order. Can do Catherine, vote on Catherine and then vote on.
Okay. Okay, we'll start with Catherine first for council president. Virginia, may you please do roll call?
Absolutely. Okay. Ms. Engelhardt?
Yes, for me.
Okay. Ms. Alamu?
No.
Ms. Johnson?
No.
Ms. Kelso?
Yes.
Mr. Lubin?
No.
Mr. Perry?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
No.
Mr. Vitarelli?
Yes.
All right, the vote is 4-4.
Thank you, Virginia. So now we'll take a roll call for Helen Halal. Oh,
All right, may I begin?
You have,
Is that okay?
but you have two. Could theoretically have a sign on either.
Can the solicitor explain what should happen now when it's a tie vote?
Well, you can vote on the second one, and then after that, if there needs to be a tie break, you could then break a tie. Then you could then have the mayoral tie break. But you could go through the second one first and then go from there.
what if you get a tie in the second one? So then that's when I would make the tiebreaker. Okay,
Yeah, then you can.
Virginia, if we could do a roll call for Helen Halal.
Yes. Ms. Engelhardt?
No.
Ms. Halal?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Kelso?
No.
Mr. Lubin?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
No.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
And Mr. Vitarelli? No. And that is 4-4 also.
Okay, so we have a tie with both candidates, Catherine and Helen, both receiving 4 votes apiece. And as a result, the mayor can break the tie by voting yes for one of them if he so chooses, and then that would break the tie.
Virginia, this is Mayor Gary, and I vote for Catherine Price Engelhardt.
Okay, thank you.
God. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Catherine, for Council President.
Thank you.
At this time, I'll be taking nominations for Council Vice President.
I'll nominate Helen Lawhol for Vice President.
I'll nominate John Vitarelli.
Okay, so we have a vote for Helen and for John. We will start with Helen. Virginia, may you please take roll call?
Yes. Ms. Engelhardt?
No.
Ms. Halal?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Kelso?
No.
Mr. Lubin?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
No.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
And Mr. Vitarelli? And that is 4-4. The vote.
Thank you, Virginia. We can now do a roll call for John, please.
Yes. Ms. Engelhardt?
Yes.
Ms. Ms. Wall?
No.
Ms. Johnson?
No.
Ms. Kelso?
Yes.
Mr. Lubin?
No.
Mr. Perry?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
No.
And Mr. Vitarelli?
Yes.
And that too is a 4-4 tie.
Once again, the mayor can break the tie.
Thank you. Virginia, this is Mayor Wallace, and I vote for John Vitarelli.
Thank you.
Congratulations, John, for Council Vice President. At this time, I'm going to take nominations for President Pro Tem.
I'd like to nominate Andrew Lubin.
I'd like to nominate Marie Kelso.
Thank you. So we have Andrew and Marie. Virginia, may we please take roll call for Andrew Lubin?
Yes. Ms. Engelhardt?
No.
Ms. Wall?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Kelso?
No.
Mr. Lubin?
Yes.
Mr. Perry?
No.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
And Mr. Vitarelli? And that is a 4-4 tie also.
Thank you, Virginia. Can you please take roll call for Marie, please?
Yes. Ms. Engelhardt?
Yes.
Mr. Longo?
No.
Ms. Johnson?
No.
Ms. Kelso?
Yes.
Mr. Lubin?
No.
Mr. Perry?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
No.
And Mr. Vitarelli?
Yes.
Ms. Kelso, I just want to confirm, you said no?
I said yes.
Okay, all right, thank you, I'm sorry. All right, then that too is a 4-4 tie.
Mayor can break the vote, or break the tie, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Virginia. This is Mayor Wallace, and I vote for Marie.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Marie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening. At this time, I'd like to hand the meeting then over to our new council president. Madam President, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me? Thank you very much. I feel honored. And also a little overwhelmed. It's a big task. We have a council that the borough's members have, or the taxpayers have voted in. And so it's an honor to work with all of you. And I hope that's what we'll aim to do, is work together for the good of the borough. And we'll need all of your help too. So I look forward to working with all of you. And I want to welcome those who are new to council.
Thank you.
And I hope that you'll take the time to get to know all of us, and feel free to ask questions and look for support and mentorship. We've got some great past members that have been on for a long time, and they'll be able to help you and get you the questions and answer the questions that you'll have. So right now, I'd like to make a motion to add to the agenda the addition of our special counsel. I want to nominate David Truelove from Hill Wallach to be our special counsel in 2024.
I thought you couldn't add anything to an agenda once it was published.
You need to make a motion to amend the agenda, explain what you're amending and why it's being proposed now as opposed to the next meeting, and then you can do that.
Okay. I need a second to that motion.
Second.
Seconds it?
Yes. Right.
Marie seconded. Virginia, can you please do a roll call?
Yes, absolutely.
Do we have discussion now or when?
Oh, you're right. Discussion.
I think this is for the amendment.
Just for the amendment, discussion when we vote on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is to amend,
Put it on the
amend the agenda,
Okay.
and then you can have a substantive vote and discussion.
Thank you, Scott. Can you please do a roll call?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And this is just to amend, correct? I just want to make sure I'm noting this correctly.
Yes.
Okay.
So it'd be 5H, right?
You don't have an H, so yeah.
Okay, it'd be 5H.
Yes. Okay. All right, Ms. Price Engelhardt,
Yes.
Mr. Lawler,
No.
Ms. Johnson,
No.
Ms. Kelso,
Yes.
Mr. Lubin,
No.
Mr. Perry,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
No.
Mr. Vitarelli.
Yes.
And the vote total is 4-4 also to amend.
Mayor, we'd like you to make the deciding vote, please.
Virginia, this is Mayor Wallace, and I vote yes.
Thank you.
Motion to amend our current agenda to add in 5H to appoint a special counsel for 2024, 2025, Dave Truelove with Hill Wallach firm. I make a motion that, wait, I'll have to wait. Okay, sorry. So we need to do 5A, which is call for a motion to appoint the borough manager, borough secretary, and open records office. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Who did it? I did. Okay. Helen. Do we have a second?
Second.
Melissa? Okay. Do we need to call for roll call, or can we just do a general yes or no?
You have to identify the person.
Oh, sorry. Okay, my first 5 minutes.
No, it's all good.
The person that has been motioned and second to be our borough manager and secretary and open records office is Judith Danko. Did I do that right? Okay. Do we need a roll call, or can we do vocal? Let's call for vocal. All in favor, say yes.
Aye.
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 Any opposed, say no. Welcome, Judith, for being our manager.
Thank you all. Greatly appreciated.
Call to a motion to appoint an assistant secretary. Do we have an assistant secretary? Is that you?
Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. Sorry, Virginia. Do we have a motion to? Who? Okay. Did we get who all that was?
Melissa.
Melissa. Moved. And then who seconded it? Andrew. It has been moved and seconded to appoint Virginia as our borough secretary. Assistant secretary. Thank you. Can we have just a vocal? All in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed say, sorry, Todd. Any opposed say nay. It has been approved to continue to appoint our assistant secretary. Thank you very much, Virginia. Okay. Oh, thank you. That helps. We have a motion to appoint Judith Danko as our treasurer. We have a motion.
So moved.
That was Helen, or? Yeah, okay, yeah, Helen. And seconded?
Second.
Who seconded? Andrew? Thank you. We'll have a vocal vote. Those who approve that Judith Danko is our borough's treasurer, please indicate by saying yay. And any opposed say no. Nay.
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Thank you, Judith. You are now our treasurer, like you have been.
Thank you all.
Okay, our next one is to obtain bonds on borough officials, both Judith and Virginia. Can I have a motion? Andrew motion, who seconded?
Second.
Perry? The motion is to obtain, allow both Judith and Virginia to obtain bonds for the borough officials. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed, say nay. It has been moved and seconded and voted on for Judith and Virginia to obtain bonds. Can I have a motion to continue our relationship with Flagler and Associate, both Randy and Scott Holbert? Can I have a motion?
So moved.
It has been moved and seconded to accept them as our borough solicitor. May I please have a vote of yay or nay?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It has been passed. The Flaglers, I will continue as our borough solicitors. Thank you.
Thank you. Just want to thank everyone for their trust in our firm for these last 5-6 years. And we look forward to working with all the new members and as well as the continuing members. So thank you for your trust. Happy New Year to everyone.
Thank you.
Pardon me, Council President Price Engelhard, may I just confirm who actually had the motion on that? Who was the first?
Melissa.
It was Melissa who did the motion and Andrew to second it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We need a motion to continue working as our engineer, Gilmore.
So move.
All in favor say aye.
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 All opposed say nay. It's been motioned or moved and seconded and voted that we would continue using Gilmore Engineering firm as our borough engineering. a call for a motion to appoint our borough building inspector and zoning and officer. Do we have oh, yes, thank you. Barry Isett, an associate. Mike Italia is our zoning and fire marshal. William Bagel as our building code officer, and Jim Jones as our code enforcement officer. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. May I please, those approving, say aye.
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 Those against, say nay. It has been moved and seconded and approved to continue working with them. Mary Isett and Associates. Okay. Five H. Do I have a motion to approve hiring David Trulove with Hill and Wallach to be our special counsel?
Approve.
Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Yes, we will. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay. Discussion.
Can you tell us a bit about him and why you think that he's qualified to have this post? Can you speak into the microphone? Okay. Yeah, some of us don't know about this. Perhaps you could tell us about the individual in the firm as to why you think he's qualified to do this.
And why didn't council get any kind of information on him?
They did. He brought it in last week, but she hasn't had a chance to go through her information, all your mails. So that's why you didn't.
I'd like to make a motion to table this.
I'd agree with that. I'd second
Because the
that.
council has not received any information on a new special counsel.
We can't make a motion within a motion.
Got a pending motion.
Yeah, you've already got a
on the
pending.
Also,
table,
if
so
I
you
may
can have the
add,
discussion and the vote.
5A through 5G that we just did were from 2023. They remain unchanged in 2024. We're currently in the middle of a civil service appeal, which the person in that appeal he is entitled to due process and to a fair hearing. And I can't see how switching the special counsel in the middle of this hearing is going to help this at all. It's going to cost us more money because to get if we get a new special counsel, we're going to have to bring him up to speed, and that's wasted tax money right there. I just don't. I don't know if anyone has a particular complaint about the old one. I mean, if Virginia didn't do a good job last year, we replaced Virginia. If Flagler and Associates didn't do a good job, we replaced them. Is there a particular reason to replace them? I mean, I don't. Sienna Law, I haven't had a problem with them. I mean, I don't know if anybody else has. I mean, unfortunately, there are several of us up here that haven't even been involved in it from the get-go. But I don't see a reason to replace this. I mean, everything else from 2023 went straight down. The added cost alone, bringing somebody up to speed is going to be a lot of money.
Anybody else have some discussion?
Well, where did you get him from? Like, why are we replacing him?
Well, I actually started looking around for different because I knew that this is the time we do it.
No, you don't have to do it now. You can wait further into the year after the civil service is completed in order to do this. We're in the middle of a trial. And you expect us to just like leave Chris Gerber and start all over or not even have it?
Well, I don't think it's for me to say whether we have it or not. I don't have that power, nor that's part of my duties as president. I've had a lot of concerns. I've had other people talk to me.
What are those concerns?
Well, he didn't do well at the last hearing, he kind of lost it. I personally had him screaming and yelling at me.
Well, you also screamed and yelled
I
at him.
yelled at him when he was screaming at me to tell him to back off.
He never screamed.
He never screamed.
Oh,
Excuse me.
but let's move on from that.
No, I'd like to know what the complaints are about him. I'd also like this new body to understand that Chris Gerber of Siena Law was given to us when the Cornerstone was happening in 2013, and the insurance company came to us and said, we will not insure your police department unless you take this specific law firm and this specific attorney. So for us, we are in the middle of another police crisis. To change, I think, is just silly. And all of
Do we have any information on
sorry,
that?
I'm talking. I still
Yeah,
have the floor.
I've never heard
I
of-
still have
of
the
an
floor.
insurance company
I
saying
still
you
have
need
the
to do
floor.
Okay,
Yeah, but
guys.
well, I think
And
you're
I still
telling
have
lies.
the floor.
Okay.
I
ahead,
also would like it to be noted that we're in the middle of another trial, and you want to just change it, and we also haven't gotten any information on it. So only some of council probably had this information, and not all of us, and you want this to go through. And we saw how the votes are going to go through. I'm going to tell the residents right now, it's going to be 4-4 with the mayor making the tie, and it's going to pass whatever the council president would like to happen.
Well, then let's do it.
Excuse me.
Go ahead, Melissa.
Doesn't change.
Please speak.
Let's just do it.
Thank you. So let me just say, as a new council person, I don't even know what you're talking about.
I know.
Okay. In all fairness to the representatives of my ward and myself, I don't think it's fair for this to come up when I was just sworn in today. It is not fair for me to vote one way or another for the constituents of my ward who I represent when I don't have any of this information. So I'm just asking, I heard it asked if it could be tabled. And I don't know how pressing it is because I don't have any of the information. I just want to put it to this council of us four who were just sworn in today. I don't think it's fair for us to weigh in on something when we don't have the background information. And that's all I'd like to say for my ward.
Thank you, Melissa.
And can I also add,
Can we,
no, I still have I can still talk.
please do.
Can I also add that the new council that has been voted in have never even had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Gerber in executive session, which is the only time this council has any communication with him other than if he sends us something in email. So I also don't think it's fair for the new council to make a decision without even knowing him or even knowing what issues the council has currently on its plates.
Just some background. David Truelove had been our special counsel before in the past. He's Laura Makefield's special counsel and borough counsel. He's fairly well known. And so anyway.
Madam President, if I could just say one more thing. I know that the vote has
yes, I
gone
recognize
4-4 and the mayor has broken the tie. These are things that I know about. I don't know which way I would vote, but today I don't feel comfortable. I would have to abstain.
Okay.
Like, I just don't think it's fair.
We do have a motion on the floor, and thank you, Melissa. I like to listen.
I would suggest amending the motion.
But you can't do it until after the motion has been done.
Well, I would like to then have this council consider, if they are adamant about replacing Siena, that they do it after the trial is over. We don't know how much this will cost the taxpayers of the borough in order for a new council to come in, start looking at all the information, start interviewing everybody all over from scratch. What is he paying per hour, Truelove?
I think he's $150 per hour, but she has all the information.
150. We don't even know how much he's getting paid. No lawyer pays $150 an hour.
They have contract. So,
So
the
we have
motion's been made.
we have no idea how much per hour this True Love is going to be charging us.
Thank you, Helen, for your comments.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I think everyone should be heard, and I've listened. But the thing is, there's a motion on the floor. So we either vote it down and move on, or what's going on.
You could withdraw the motion.
But I don't plan on doing, I didn't make the motion. I think we should vote. Oh, yes, you're right, I did. I'm not going to withdraw it.
Is it the motion, the person who made the motion can withdraw it, or the person who put it up?
The person who makes the motion can withdraw the motion.
Didn't she make the motion? Was it me?
Virginia, who made the motion?
I thought it was John Perry.
It was Bob.
Catherine, but
No, that was the first one too. It was Bob Perry.
Yeah. Marie seconded, I believe.
I have no intention of withdrawing.
Okay. We will have a roll call to remove Chris Gerber as our special counsel. Please don't interrupt. No.
Catherine, you don't have the authority if I have questions regarding a motion. I would like to know what is the plan then going forward if this passes?
I think the motion was as special counsel.
Isn't that Sienna Law? She's replacing Sienna Law?
That's labor counsel. The motion,
He's special counsel.
oh, I thought you had a,
He's labor counsel.
He's our labor and special counsel.
okay, but the motion is for special counsel.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted that clear. Okay.
Okay, they'll work it out. So we'll have a roll call vote. Please, Virginia. Thank you.
yes. Frank Engelhardt,
I vote yes.
Waddle,
No.
Ms. Johnson,
I have to abstain. I have no idea of any of the information.
You know, when you state vote, you should vote no.
What difference does it make if I say yes or no? I don't know. I don't have any of the information. This is absolutely wrong. This is wrong, and I am not going to vote.
Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate your opinion. Let's continue on with roll call.
Adam, hey, Adam. She's not allowed
Yes.
to abstain. I was told they're not allowed to abstain.
Mr. Lubin,
Okay. No.
Did you hear that was no from,
Mr. Perry,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
No.
and Mr. Vitarelli.
Yes.
Okay, so we have 4 yes, 3 no, and 1 abstention.
the motion is passed. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll now move on to new business. Civil Service Commission has one 6-year appointment expiring 1/31/30. Letter of interest for reappointment from Barbara Bauer has been given to us, the only one that's been given to us. It was advertised. Do we have a motion to approve?
I nominate Barbara Bauer.
It's been, can we have a second?
Second.
It's been moved? Right, yeah. I know, yeah, but you did it faster than I could. Okay. Helen has moved that we accept the nomination, the letter of interest from Barbara Bauer. Virginia, can you please give us a roll call? Thank you.
Yes. Ms. Price Engelhardt,
Yes.
Ms. Waddle,
Yes.
Ms. Johnson,
Yes.
Ms. Kelso,
Yes.
Mr. Lubin,
Yes.
Mr. Perry,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
and Mr. Vitarelli. Yes. Thank you. Motion passes 8-0.
Congratulations, Barbara.
She's still here?
You sure you want 6 more years?
Now we're open for public comment. Do we have the list? Was there anybody that signed up to speak? Really, no public comment. Shortest meeting ever. Any discussion by our borough officials?
I think it's just shameful that the new council voted to get rid of Sienna Law. That's just shameful in the middle of a trial. You could have waited till June.
Any other borough official who would like to speak?
I have a question. This is for our solicitor, for Adam. Adam, would you be able to give a ballpark? I know this is probably an impossible question to answer, but being an attorney, the time that it will take a new special counsel to start from scratch, pick up and move along and pick up where Chris Gerber left off. Can you tell us, hour and money wise, how much we're going to spend doing this?
Off the top of my head, I don't know the size of that file that needs to be reviewed, prepped. I mean, there's a lot of, and I don't know the rate, if that is the 150 or not. I would be taking a wild guess. I know that it costs money anytime you have to pay hourly to get up to speed.
Right.
But I don't know if that's 10 hours or 50 hours. And I don't want to advise if I don't have a good answer on that. I'd be doing a lot of speculation.
In your professional opinion, as an attorney, do you think this decision will end up have us saving money or costing us money?
It depends. Do you potentially have to pay more money for someone to come up to speed? Sure. If that person ends up being successful, and the other person may not have been, then maybe you end up saving money in the long run, even if you have to pay it short run. I mean, there's a lot of variables as far as, yes, it costs more up front. Does it cost more big picture? Potentially. But again, what that is, and is it definitely cost it big picture? It depends how you do, right? If you lose an appeal and you need to then appeal that or something else and litigation continues, then you're paying more on the back end or you're paying more on the front end. So there's a lot, when it comes to litigation, a lot can happen and there's a lot of variables, and you can only know and advise so much to your clients as far as what costs will be. So
Right.
Could it be more? Yes. That initial coming up to speed costs money. Is it dramatic? I don't know. And I can't say that it is because I don't know what the rates are and how much time it would take.
Because we have a hearing scheduled for, I believe it's 2 weeks from tomorrow night. Will this attorney have time to get up to speed to do that hearing?
You know, you're kind of jumping to conclusions. The two of them might work together, and who knows, Chris might still be, taking it on. I mean, that's kind of decided between the attorneys and what needs to go forward. So,
Madam President, may I have a comment?
yes, please.
Again, I just want to say I have no idea which way I would have voted if I had the information. However, I can't see why it was so important that it be voted on today. I have to say, you could call for a special meeting a week from now or what have you. Give us the time to look at the information. And I just hope that this would not be the way we will be voting going forward, where we are forced to answer for something without having the information. I don't think that's fair to any of the residents of Morrisville. While you may have the information and it may be right and 100%, and I may have gone that way, I think I ought to at least know that first. I don't know, and I don't think that's right.
Thank you for your comment. I appreciate it.
Can I ask who on this council received information about True Love?
Well, several of you did. I thought she was going to, I didn't know she wasn't going to be home.
How is it that you shared information with only certain council members and not all council members?
Because I thought it was going to be sent out, because he came and delivered a packet last week.
But you saw our delivery and you saw it wasn't in there.
Okay, thank you.
No, thank you.
Do we have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Thank you all for coming.
Are we going to have an executive session on
No,
that?
we're not. Thank you.
No. I mean, we need the new one. All of the jury work well.